We have Star Trek to blame for these 10 popular memes. The Star Trek franchise and fandom have become ingrained in popular culture, and they are responsible for a number of recognizable internet memes. Star Trek, the original series, began well before the invention of the internet, but the show quickly grew in popularity throughout the 1960s and 1970s. By the time of Star Trek, The Next Generation and its spin-offs, internet usage was becoming more widespread, and the shows began to develop an online following. Internet chat rooms and message boards gave Trekkies an avenue to discuss their love of Trek and connect with other fans. In the mid-2000s, memes began popping up all over the internet, some with photos of random animals or people, others with recognizable fictional characters. Since then, countless Star Trek memes have found their way to the internet, spanning the entire Star Trek timeline. Still, some memes became more popular than others, growing bigger than the Star Trek fandom and taking on a life of their own. Two images of LT, Commander Geordi Law forge LeVar Burton on Star Trek. The Next Generation have become popular as a meme used to compare two things. While this meme has been used to reference Star Trek content as seen in the examples above, it has also been used to describe everything from political commentary to someone's taste in music. Another, more Star Trek-specific Geordi meme depicts the Enterprise D engineer with the phrase, "If you're having hull problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a breach ain't one." These hilarious alternate lyrics from the Jay-Z song, 99 Problems, perfectly suit Geordi, as he took great pride in keeping the USS Enterprise D in tip-top shape and could always find creative solutions to a problem. Another, more Star Trek-specific Geordi meme depicts the Enterprise D engineer with the phrase, "If you're having hull problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a breach ain't one." These hilarious alternate lyrics from the Jay-Z song, 99 Problems, perfectly suit Geordi, as he took great pride in keeping the USS Enterprise D in tip-top shape and could always find creative solutions to a problem. After his introduction on Star Trek, The Next Generation, Michael Dorn's LT, Worf became one of the most popular and prolific Star Trek characters. For most of TNG's run, he served as the security chief on the USS Enterprise D under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard Patrick Stewart. Despite his stoic Klingon attitude, Worf could be surprisingly funny and delivered some great one-liners throughout his Star Trek career. In TNG Season 4, Episode 20, Cupid, the godlike Q John D. Lanky sends Picard and his crew on an adventure as Robin Hood and his merry men. Upon learning of their predicament and seeing his outfit, Worf declares that he is not a merry man, an iconic quote that has since become a meme. Worf has also appeared in numerous other memes, including ones that point out his superiority to LT, Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby, and others that highlight his luscious Klingon locks. It's easy to forget how deeply Star Trek has embedded itself into modern culture. What started in 1966 as a cerebral space adventure turned into a multimedia juggernaut that spans decades, generations, and galaxies. But beyond its technobabble and moral parables, Star Trek has also birthed something entirely different: memes. Glorious, ridiculous, omnipresent memes. So set phasers to funny, because here are 10 popular memes we can thank or blame Star Trek for. 1. Picard facepalm. One of the most universally used memes in the digital world comes courtesy of Star Trek, The Next Generation's Captain Jean-Luc Picard. The image of him sitting head in hand, radiating pure disappointment, has become the definitive internet shorthand for frustration or disbelief in humanity. Whether you're watching someone fail basic math or reading about a Florida man incident, the Picard facepalm is the reaction image of choice. It's the internet's way of collectively sighing, "Why are we like this?" 2. I'm a doctor, not a... Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy had a habit of snapping at Captain Kirk with this iconic phrase, "I'm a doctor, not a insert wildly inappropriate profession here." What began as a character quirk evolved into a full-on meme format, one that people still parody across fandoms and platforms. Now it's common to see versions like, "I'm a programmer, not a miracle worker," or "I'm a barista, not a therapist." You can almost hear DeForest Kelley yelling it through time and space. 3. Khan. Shatner's melodramatic howl of Khan. In Star Trek II, the Wrath of Khan was already campy perfection. But in meme form, it's transcendent. Now this tortured yell pops up anytime someone experiences betrayal, heartbreak, or even mildly inconvenient coffee orders. It's exaggerated, it's hilarious, and it's just the right amount of over the top, exactly how the internet likes it. 4. Spock logic meme. Spock, with his iconic Vulcan eyebrow and deadpan delivery, is the spiritual ancestor of the actually guy. Countless memes pair his stoic logic with outlandishly silly statements. Think your argument is highly illogical juxtaposed with, say, pineapple on pizza debates. Spock memes bridge the gap between nerdy and absurd. He's a logical island in a sea of chaos, and that makes him ripe for internet mischief. 5. Resistance is futile. The Borg cybernetic space locus with a hive mind introduced the chilling mantra, "Resistance is futile." Intended to be terrifying, it instead became the catchphrase of the modern internet's favorite villains: autoplay videos, Adobe updates, and social media algorithms. Today, it's used with tongue firmly in cheek. The phrase now mocks how we submit to temptation: one more episode, one more cookie, one more late-night Amazon binge. In 2025, the Borg would 100% work at Spotify. 6. Make it so. There are orders, and then there's Picard's way of making them sound classy. Make it so became his trademark phrase, and the meme world swiftly adopted it for everything from home DIY projects to passive-aggressive workplace Slack messages. Somehow, saying "make it so" turns even mundane tasks into high-stakes missions. Want someone to print your report? Make it so. Trying to organize your sock drawer? Make it so. Suddenly, everything feels just a little more Starfleet. 7. Red shirt death trope. If you wore a red shirt in the original series, you weren't coming back from that alien planet. This grim running joke became so prevalent that red shirt evolved into meme shorthand for any expendable character in fiction. Today, we use it to describe interns, side characters in horror films, or literally anyone who volunteers too quickly. The red shirt meme is a PSA for staying in the background, or at least avoiding strange glowing rocks. 8. Star Trek reaction GIFs. While not a single meme, Star Trek is a goldmine of reaction GIFs. There's Captain Sisko slow clapping, Data looking confused, Worf raising one eyebrow with pure Klingon judgment. In the pre-TikTok era, these looped seconds of Star Trek drama became the perfect way to say everything without saying anything. The franchise's theatrical acting and rich facial expressions make it meme fodder heaven. Why type "ugh" when you can just send Riker rolling his eyes in high res? 9. Enterprise zoom and enhance nonsense. While Star Trek didn't invent the zoom and enhance trope, it popularized the idea that starship computers could instantly magnify and analyze anything with impossible precision. This led to a long-running meme mocking the trope, especially when CSI-style crime shows took it to ridiculous extremes. Now, any meme showing blurry images becoming magically clear is usually accompanied by "computer enhance." The tech is fake. The snark is real. 10. Trekkies versus everyone else. The word Trekkie used to be a term for niche superfans. Now it's a badge of honor and a meme all its own. Internet culture loves to pit Trekkies against Star Wars fans, casual viewers, or even each other. TOS versus TNG versus Discovery Wars rage on Reddit. Being a Trekkie isn't just about fandom, it's become a self-aware meme archetype. Think,